Hey guys, this is Mathias. Simon isn't here today, so I will do this video on my own. This time I've been testing the Sony Xperia Z5 Compact, probably the best small phone in the world today. This will be available on the market in 2 weeks or something like that, and the price will be around $500 if I have to guess. The design of the Z5 Compact is a little bit disappointing. It's not a very expensive looking design and it looks more plastic than the Z3 Compact. The camera button feels very cheap, just as the volume buttons. But the on and off button feels very premium, and it even has a fingerprint sensor inside that's doing a great job. On the front of the phone we have two very great speakers. So as always, Sony is the best phone manufacturer if you want a good sounding phone. It is just like the predecessor, waterproof, but I had problems with closing the hatch that is protecting the SIM and the microSD card. But this is probably a problem I have because I have a very early unit. So in my case, the Z5 Compact isn't waterproof. Anyway, the Z5 Compact feels very good in the hand. It feels a little bit thick, but that is because it is so small. It's a lot smaller than the iPhone 6, even though the screen is almost as big as the one in the iPhone. The screen is 4.6 inch big, and it's not that impressive that I've hoped for. Well, the quality is good, the sunlight visibility is good, and the viewing angles are good too. But the screen is only good, there's nothing extra. Sony have a pretty low resolution on the Z5 Compact. It is 720p and the pixel density is therefore 323 ppi, which is very low these days for a high-end smartphone, even lower than the iPhone 6. Anyway, the screen is a IPS panel to be kinder at the battery, and to look at pictures at the display is not that bad. Pictures are taken with the 23 megapixel camera. Sony have been a little bit conservative with the cameras in the Xperia Z lineup, but now we finally have a brand new camera in the Z5 Compact. And the camera is very impressive, easily one of the best cameras out there today. The camera takes good pictures almost any time, and the only weakness seems to be that it's not the best camera in low light and that there is no optical image stabilization. The video camera is great too, with 4K recording, 1080p recording in 60 frames per second and a 720p recording in 120 frames per second. The selfie camera is also improved with a 5 megapixel sensor that does a great job. Gaming with the Z3 Plus I've tested previously was not very nice. Sure, the performance and the screen quality was great, but the CPU was running very hot, and it was too hot to enjoy playing games. The Z5 Compact has the same CPU, and I thought that the case should be the same, but it's not. Well, the Z5 Compact does get a little bit hot as every other phone out there, but nothing more. And it's not painful to play games at it, and the performance is great. So what is making the gaming experience so good? Well, this is the best smaller phone you can get in terms of performance. The CPU is a Snapdragon 810 with 8 core. 4 that's running with a maximum speed at 1.5 GHz and 4 that's running at 2.0 GHz. The GPU is the Adreno 430, and this hardware is the same as in the Z5 Premium, so it's capable to handle a 4K display even though the display is only 720p. The only thing in the Z5 Compact that's not super good in terms of hardware is the RAM that's only 2 GB big. Probably because Sony didn't get the phone faster by putting in more RAM in it. The operating system is of course Android Lollipop, with a very nice Sony skin on. Yes, there is a bit of bloatware, but the Sony stuff is usually very nice. Some examples of the good apps that is in this phone is the calculator. Most manufacturers make their own calculator, even though the one that Google has made already is close to perfect. Sony has saved the calculator, and the app, like the contact app, has been improved, just like the camera software. The OS in Sony is very nice, and the performance is very good too. Not perfect, probably because I have an early unit, but it's still very, very good. The battery life has always been a key success factor in Sony's marketing. The battery is 2700 mAh big, very big for this small phone. And since Sony uses an IPS display and have managed to lower the battery consumption of the phone, the battery managed to keep the phone awake for 2 days if you don't use it that much. The phone has no problem to survive 1 day, and when I should do my charging test I had a little bit of trouble to get the battery level down to 0. And when it was 0, it took half an hour to get it to 25%. So it should take about 2 hours to get it fully charged. This is not crazy fast or something, but the battery lasts for so long, and when you have a good battery saving mode, as in the Z5 Compact, the long charging times is nothing to worry about. So to conclude, the Z5 Compact is easily the best smaller phone you can get out there today. It has 2 disappointments. One is the display, that could be better, but it is good still. And the other one is the build quality, that is, not super premium, but it is acceptable. So I can easily recommend this phone for you guys. And if you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe if you want more testings and reviews. And have a nice day. Bye.